Guys, welcome back. In this video I'm going to show you how to make millions buying VRA. Now the first thing we need to understand is market cap value and how it works. So right now Veracity's market cap value is at $35.9 million. So this is a micro cap project, a tiny micro cap at that, with a lot of room for growth. Now why is that important? Because if I have $1,000 in VRA right now, let's just assume you have $1,000 in VRA right now, you want to understand what happens if this value goes up. So once this hits $1 billion market cap value, how much money will I have? Well, let's find out. If you have $1,000 in this project right now and the market cap goes up to $1 billion, you're going to have just under $30,000 profit, which is absolutely fantastic when you think about it, right? Now, if you have 2,000, you're immediately going to say to yourself, well, I don't have 1,000, I have 2,000. Well, if you have 2,000, then you make just under 60,000 profit once this $1 billion market cap area is hit. Now, what does it actually look like in real terms? So the market goes up, first 10x achieved, we're now at 350 million. Let's go all the way up now to close to that target area. So now you're looking at just above all-time highs, so 30% away. What is it? 30%? Let's have a look. Only 10% above all-time highs, and you achieve that incredible profit of 28,000 plus just by being positioned in with as little as $1,000 right now. Now, if you've got $10,000, you're looking at over $280,000. Absolutely incredible. Just under $300,000. Now, the first thing we need to then say to ourselves is, well, how likely are we to hit this target? Now, here's the good news for all of you watching this. We're about to enter a incredible period in the market. We're about to move into the banana phase of this bull cycle, and this is where the market goes crazy. This is where altcoins start to go up, key altcoins go up. Now let's just assume that Verasity is going to benefit from this breakout. It has every single time, so I mean, it's hard to argue that it won't happen again, although past performance is no indicator of future success. Make sure you subscribe if you want to see more updates just like this one, guys. And also remember, nothing that you've seen in this video is financial advice, so always make sure to do your own independent research. Now, let's assume Verasity benefits from this breakout, benefits from this move. Now, for us to hit $1 billion market cap at this current area, all Verasity needs to do is go up 10% above its all-time highs, which is quite incredible when you think about it. Now, what I would be planning for now, I would say, look, let's assume that we are going to achieve maybe a 14x to begin with, right? So we're going to see an upside move of 14x, and let's just say it's going to take in the entire bull cycle for this target to be hit. And the reason why I'm doing this is for the pessimists that are watching this. Many are going to say, look, there's no point talking about $10 billion market cap, $5 billion market cap, or anything above that, because number one, Verasity has never achieved that, and over the past 4 years we haven't even gone above a $200 million market cap, let alone a billion or 500 million, right? So we're going to keep it very pessimistic. We're going to keep it very, quote unquote realistic, just so everyone can follow this. So now that we understand the numbers, well, we can build around that. So let's just say I want to make, let's keep it simple. I want to be able to make that just under 300k target, right? So let's just say you're someone that wants to make over 300k with Verasity, assuming the breakout happens. Well, the first thing I'll plan for is this first target area. So I want to make sure I can pull money out once this area is hit. Now, we personally will be taking profits along the way. We've designed our portfolio in order to do that. Again, join the free Telegram group below for access to our insider information and what we are personally doing in the market broadly, right? But let's just assume you want take profit once this target is hit. Well, it's not enough to only have $1,000 in this, because it means you basically cut your profits in half, right? Which means now instead of making 28, you make under 150 if this area is hit. So what do? I simply double my position. That's it. I just double my position. So instead of having, and I'm making a mistake here, this is $10,000 I'm talking about, not 1,000. 1,000 would only be 28,000, but let's say I've got 10,000 in this at the moment. Well, that brings me to over 300. If I want to make sure I have 300 once this target is hit and I still want to take profit along the way, well, maybe I increase my position by an extra 5 or maybe 10,000. So instead of having 10,000, I maybe have 15 in this or 20 in this, and then I can take half my profits once this target is hit and still have that entire bag once this $1 billion market cap value has been achieved. I hope that's making sense for all of you. Same thing if you wanted to make 28, 30 grand at this area, right? You just simply double your position, you take profit on the half that you had that you put in, and then you leave the rest to run. Now, this doesn't answer the question of the video, but how do I make millions? Well, there's two options. You either add more capital or you hold on for longer. So what does that mean? It means you could potentially hold this up to maybe a 2 billion, maybe a 3 billion, maybe a 4 billion, maybe a 5 or 10 billion dollar market cap. But the question is that going to happen, right? So remember, the longer you leave this, the less capital you have, and you want to make that 7 figures in one go, it just means you're going to have to hold on for longer. The more capital you have, it means you can hold on for a shorter period of time to achieve that $1 million target. So there's only 2 ways to achieve this. You either buy more VRA, which means you have more money in the market, which is, one could argue, you're really betting on this. And then number 2, you just hold on for a longer period. Now, here's the way you structure this. For those of you that made it this far in the video, I'm going to add an immense value to your life right now. Because if you do just want to hold on for the long term, you can do that. You could do that in a way that doesn't actually affect your overall bull cycle goals, because all you have to do is add in an amount that you want to hold on to for, let's just say, the remainder or the entirety of the bull cycle, and you start building into other crypto plays. So it means you're making money elsewhere and you have the confidence to just leave it and let it to run. But for those of you that are Verasity maximalists and this is your main bag, well, then I'm just mapping out key target areas. I'm making sure that I have enough, so even if it goes up 300%, 400%, I have a decent enough bag that I can actually take profit from, and then have the remaining left to be able to achieve these bull cycle targets. And the reason why I started with that $1 billion market cap area is because one has to be realistic in regards to how high a project can climb. It's all well and good planning for a $100 billion market cap, but that's not a guarantee, right? I think 10% above all-time highs, I think for right now, in terms of how VRA has performed, that's what I would personally be preparing for or building around, right? That's what I would be doing, and then I would have a bag to run after the fact. And if you want the step-by-step structure on how to do this, join the free Telegram group now below. Also make sure you subscribe, and because we're going to get into more VRA updates over the next few weeks. I hope this video makes sense. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Let me know what you're doing right now. Do you think Verasity is going to go up? Do you think it can achieve $1 billion market cap? Do you think it will go higher than $1 billion market cap? Let me know in the comment section. Until next update, guys, seize the day.